Alright, we're moving on into the next segment with some Jeopardy Deluxe Edition for the SNES. Let's see how we do. Liz and Rob facing me. Let's play. We have these as our 6 categories. Famous folks, lyrics, publishing, TV reruns, people, and finally, first ladies. Alright. These are decent categories. I'm going to start things off with famous folks for 100.
The answer is...
His real name was Eric Hilliard Nelson. Hilliard was his mother's stage name. Who is Ricky Nelson? I'll do famous folks for 200. Do a double. Let's do 500. Most of the songs she sang on her Broadway album were written by Stephen Sondheim. Who's Barbra Streisand? Famous folks 300.
The answer is...
Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis was an editor of this singer's autobiography, Moonwalk. Who's Michael Jackson? Famous folks 400.
The answer is...
Star of Witness and Top Gun, who now owns a restaurant in Key West, Florida. Who is Kelly McGillis? Let's have famous folks 500.
The answer is...
Stedman Graham is her steady boyfriend. Who's Oprah Winfrey? Well, done in the category. First Lady's 100.
The answer is...
She was so popular in 1976 that some campaign buttons read, "Elect Betty's husband." Who's Betty Ford? I'll take First Ladies for 200.
The answer is...
Her husband dedicated his book Six Crises to her, saying she also ran. Liz. Pat Nixon. Ah, alright. Lyrics for 100.
The answer is...
According to the song, it's that toddling town. What is Chicago? Let's have lyrics for 200.
The answer is...
Last line of the Rodgers and Hart song is "Each day is Valentine's Day." What is My Funny Valentine? I'll take lyrics for 300.
The answer is...
Just an old sweet song keeps this state on my mind. What is Georgia? Lyrics for 400. I'm sorry, 400.
The answer is...
Alright. When I dream about the moonlight on this river, then I long for my Indiana home. What is the Wabash? Let's have lyrics for 500.
The answer is...
This song, all it means, says, take my lips, I want to lose them. Take these, I'll never use them. What are my words? No, that's wrong. My first incorrect response all game. Alright. Rob, let's see if you know this one any better than I do. My arms. Oh, alright. Publishing 100.
The answer is
Type of essay in which a newspaper expresses an opinion. Liz. Oh, an editorial. Alright. First Lady's 300.
the answer is
An army wife for over 30 years, she considered the Gettysburg House her first real home. Liz. Mamie Eisenhower. People 100.
the answer is
She was the Grand Marshal of the 50th and 100th Tournament of Roses parades. Who is Shirley Temple Black? People for 200.
the answer is
Born in Martinez, California, this Yankee Clipper was a Californian long before he married Marilyn. Who is Joe DiMaggio? Sorry. Something in my eye. Go back. That's it. People for 300.
the answer is
After leaving Eastern, this former astronaut bought an aerobatic plane he flies for fun. Who is John Glenn? No. Foopity foop. Frank Borman. Alright. People for 400.
the answer is
When this Rear Window actor graduated from Princeton, Josh Logan gave him his first acting job. Who is Jimmy Stewart? People for 500.
the answer is
Founder of the California Missions, beatified in September 1988 despite Indian protests. Oh, Liz doesn't know. Ha ha. Rob. Rob doesn't know either. Ha ha. Junipero Sarah. Junipero Sarah. Alright.
the answer is
First Lady's 400. Her loyalty to the government was questioned because she was a Southerner. Oh, Mary Todd Lincoln. Alright. TV reruns, 100.
the answer is
She was bottled in Baghdad some 2,000 years ago by the Blue Jinn. Who is Genie? Let's have TV reruns for 200.
The answer is
On the Addams Family, this long-haired cousin hung around in the chimney. Who is it? Let's have TV reruns for 300.
the answer is
Working for Bill Davis, Giles French acted as nanny to Sissy and these twins. Liz. Buffy and Jody. Alright. First Ladies for 500.
the answer is
Eleanor Roosevelt's actual first name. What is... What was Alice? No. Forgot. Oh, Anna. Alright. Alright. TV reruns for 400.
the answer is
If you ask Phil Donahue who's that girl, he'd give you her name. Who's Marlo Thomas? TV reruns for 500, please.
the answer is
Laugh-In regulars Larry Hovis and Richard Dawson were both regulars on this sitcom. What is Hogan's Heroes? Publishing 200.
the answer is
Adolph Oakes began using the model All the News That's Fit to Print at this paper in 1896. What is the New York Times? $300.
the answer is
Gannett introduced this national newspaper in 1982 at a quarter. Now it's 50 cents. What is USA Today? 400.
the answer is
If you were one of the 25 most intriguing people of the year, you'd find yourself in this magazine. What is Time? Ooh. Liz. She doesn't know. Ha ha. Rob. People magazine. Ah, the other one. I had a choice and I picked the wrong one. Now the last clue.
the answer is
Most of the mail addressed to Pleasantville, New York goes to this magazine. I'm going to try this one. I'm going to say what is TV Guide. It is not TV Guide. Yeah. Dang it. Liz. Reader's Digest. Alright. So I have $3,100. Rob has $1,200. Liz has $900. So she's going first in Double Jeopardy, which we're about to start. Here we go. We have these as our 6 categories today. Middle East, ballet, history, maps, We have potpourri. Notice P-O-T in quotation marks. And finally, architecture. All right. Architecture for 200.
The answer is
Luxor and Karnak are sites of some of the greatest architecture this country produced. I'm going to say, what is Germany? I'm slipping. Egypt. All right. History for 200.
the answer is
In the late 1400s, Torquemada was confessor to the Spanish queen before he led the Inquisition. Who is Isabella? History for 400.
the answer is
This series of holy wars against the Muslims led to establishment of trade with the Middle East. What were the Crusades? History for 600.
the answer is
When this Mongol emperor was a little boy, his father Yasuge was poisoned by Tartars. Who is Kublai Khan? It's the other one. Slipping. Genghis Khan. Yeah. Gotta buckle down and get back up there. Maps for 200.
the answer is
This continental name first appeared on a map in 1507. What are the Americas? What is America? Oh, all right, there we go. Maps for 400, please.
the answer is
While the term map refers particularly to land areas, this term refers to marine maps. What is a chart? What is chart? Map 600.
the answer is
Until the 1500s, maps were based on writings of this Greek geographer and astronomer. Liz. Ptolemy. Middle East for 200.
the answer is
War broke out on September 22nd, 1980 when fighter bombers from this nation attacked 10 Iranian fields. What is Iraq? There we go. Let's have Middle East for 400.
the answer is
The building of Aswan High Dam in the 1960s was financed by loans from this country. What is the USSR? Let's have Middle East for 600, please.
the answer is
Of all the Arab countries, this one has the highest percentage of Christians, about 40%. What is Lebanon? Middle East, 800.
the answer is
This country's national airline is Alia. What is Jordan? Let's have 1,000, please, for the category Middle
the
East.
answer is
In 1941, Syria gained its independence from this European country. What is France? That's going to put me at $6,500. There we go. Let me have maps for 800.
the answer is
These types of fronts are indicated by triangles on weather maps. What are cold fronts? Maps for 1,000.
The answer is
The vertical and horizontal lines of a map's grid cross at points called these. Ooh, this one I don't know. Oh, but neither does Rob. Ha ha. You suck. You suck. Liz. Coordinates. Alright. History 800.
the answer is
Hitler's World War II effort to regain Antwerp. It's also fought by those who gain too many pounds. What is the Battle of the Bulge? There we go. Let's have history for 1,000.
the answer is
The Act of Union divided England and Wales in 1563 during his reign. Who is Henry VIII? Architecture for 400.
the answer is
In Gothic cathedrals, the main facade faces this way to catch the light of the setting sun. What is west? There we go. Architecture for 600.
the answer is
Hanging in there. Since the 6th century, man has used this building material made of sand, stone, cement, and water. What is concrete? Let's have architecture for 800.
the answer is
Style of medieval architecture based on ancient Roman plans and designs. Romanesque. Ballet for 200.
the answer is
Frederick Ashton played one of the ugly stepsisters in this ballet he choreographed. What is Cinderella? Ballet for 400.
the answer is
Susan Yaffe performed part of this expiring bird ballet at George Bush's inaugural gala. What is Swan Lake? Let's go for 600 on the ballet.
the answer is
The Moor's Pavane is a ballet of love, death, and betrayal based on this play. What is Othello? Let's have ballet for 800, please. I'm sorry.
the answer is
All right. In the ballet Sylvia, this goddess of the hunt mortally wounds the villain with an arrow. Who is Diana? Ballet for 1,000.
the answer is
So we know where the daily doubles are at. A pas poisson is a movement in which a dancer bends her body like one of these creatures. What is a fish? I'm going to have potpourri for 200. And I'd like to make it a true daily double. One dictionary politely defines it as a protruding abdominal region. What is a potbelly? Architecture for 1,000. Let's just do 1,000 on this one. 17th century Mughal Shah Jahan hired architects from India, Central Asia, and Persia to design this. What is the Taj Mahal? Yep.
the answer is
On Jeopardy, this category is similar to potpourri or hodgepodge. What is potluck? 600.
The answer is
A mixture of meat and veggies in a pastry crust, baked in a deep dish. What is a pot pie? Oh, 600 or 800, please. I'm sorry, 800.
the answer is
Another name for potassium chloride used mainly to make fertilizer. What is potash? Last clue.
the answer is
A book below literary standards produced quickly just to make a profit. Let Rob have this one. If he gets it right, he'll double his money. Get it wrong, he will not be around for Final Jeopardy. And he will be around for Final Jeopardy. It is a pot boiler, so he has $2,000. Liz, $3,300, and me, $29,000. Category is literary figures. I'm gonna go just 1,000. This character loved Daisy Buchanan was born Jay Gatz. Who is the Great Gatsby? $30,000 for both Leaf and Mark.
Final Jeopardy answer is
Great Gatsby, yep. Rob got it wrong, so he loses all his money. Liz also got it wrong. She loses all her money. I, on the other hand, got it right, and I go up to $30,000 and I win. See you all for that next segment, everybody.